remembers the scene. It's one of my favorite movies. Before Carl became the grumpy old widower, whose house was lifted away by balloons, he too was once a young man. And when he was young, he and his wife Ellie would like to sit down, stare at the sky, and watch the clouds go by, and trying to see the shapes that they form. And this is the premise of what I will show you today. So like Carl and Ellie, when I watch the clouds go by, I like to interpret them in my own way. For example, this cloud floating by is, for me, a dragon. So we're going to do a little guessing game here, and there are no right or wrong answers. So just shout it out. Tell me what you see here. Dog. Bird. Alligator. Hippo. Okay.
An elephant on a trampoline.
Yeah. Okay, I see an elephant. What about this? Does anyone not see a seahorse? I saw it too. What about this? Duck? A fish. Okay.
Angry bird.
Angry bird. I can buy that. One last guess.
Ronald Reagan.
Well, I saw a duck too. It's a rubber ducky, but anyway.
What's that in the bottom?
It's a rubber ducky escaping. So for me, this reminds me of Rorschach tests, those psychological tests where people's perceptions of ink blots, such as these, are recorded and then analyzed for personality characteristics or emotional functioning. It's kind of what I see when I look at clouds. I see them as things to be interpreted instead of things that just float by. And so over time, this developed into a project that I like to call Rorsketch, Rorschach and Sketch. So I've been doing this for a while now, and if you check out rorsketch.com, there are over 100 illustrations on the site. And I invite people to come and maybe upload their own clouds and their interpretations, or perhaps reinterpret what I've seen, and maybe tell me and the audience of Rorsketch what they see, what else they see in the cloud. I've been taking it to the real world too, and sometimes I ask people to draw what they see directly on clouds. And what I get are different interpretations, sometimes of the same cloud. And I've discovered that things such as culture, hobbies, professions affect what you see most of the time. For example, if I ask 4 different people to interpret the same cloud, I will get naturally 4 different interpretations. A mustache, a Viking ship, a paragliding mermaid, and a crab. So this reminds me of the cave paintings that you see. For example, shown here, one of the cave paintings of the Chauvet Cave that Werner Herzog featured in the Cave of Forgotten Dreams. And for me, what I love about this is that these are recordings of what our ancestors perceived at that time. And so this reminds me of what if we had a way to record people's perceptions, not just in the past, that told us a lot about what our ancestors did, what our ancestors valued, but what if we could take that sort of notion into the present? What if we could take kids' interpretations and tell the world what they see right now? But for now, at TEDx, we're going to draw our own interpretations. So if you take out your sense kits, bring out the blue envelope and your Sharpies, you are going to get a cloud, and I invite you to draw what you see in that cloud while I go and draw mine. Are you guys done? You can show them to the person next to you. And maybe you have the same cloud or maybe you don't. Yes, you can submit things to me later or you could upload them yourself on the website. So Paul Valery once said that to see is to forget the name of the thing that one sees. So I hope the next time you look at something so ordinary, you will forget what it is and instead see what it could potentially be. Thanks very much.